Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sydney from PhoneDoc.com, and I have here the ZTE Fury from Sprint. This phone is only $20 on contract, which is super cheap. It has a 1 GHz Qualcomm processor, a kind of smallish 3.5-inch display, and a 5 megapixel camera. So it seems like kind of a decent sort of low-end smartphone. It ships with Android 2.3. But you know what you want to know, and what we want to find out is it a good phone? Is it worth your time? Even though it is so inexpensive, should you go with the Fury or should you go with something else? We're going to try to find that out while I review that phone and while I do the full review. But first, let's get some first impressions, some hands-on time with the Fury in this unboxing. That's what we're going to do right now. Before we start that, I have to say especially to our friends at Best Buy Mobile, we thank them because they send us the phones that we add to our One Paw Bandit game, and that's the game where you guys can win free phones. One of the great things about Best Buy Mobile is that they sell phones from every major US carrier, including some prepaid carriers, so you can compare all of the phones, all of the deals and the specials all in one place. So thank you Best Buy Mobile for being so awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's an unboxing of the ZTE Fury from Sprint. I'm Sydney from PhoneDoc.com. Let's get started. So the ZTE Fury, is it furiously underpriced at $20, or is it just a really bad phone? That's what we're going to figure out. Starting with the unboxing, we'll get kind of a little bit of an idea of what this phone can do. Here's the phone itself. We'll put that aside and see what else we get in the box. My guess is that we're going to get a charger and a data cable and some getting started guides. So far so good on that one. And oh, there we go. Micro USB data cable and the modular charger. See, I'm a genius. I didn't get this job just by my looks alone. I actually know some stuff. Okay, so that's what's in the box, and let's get started with the phone itself. Power it on. Location privacy. This device is capable of tracking your geographical location. Focus. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, which is the no texting and driving thing. So it's powering on, and it is an Android phone, ships with Android 2.3. Wow, that screen is really dark. Hopefully I can fix that. Oh, it just got brighter. Okay, that's better. So this is an interesting hardware design. You've got some kind of metallic accents. There's an interesting design here because on the sides, I don't know if you can see, it's actually kind of angled. It kind of dips in here, which is, just a little bit of a flair to make it look different. And on the back, you've got some dots going in a circle. So, not the most interesting looking phone, but at least they added a few design elements to keep it somewhat interesting. And here we go. So this is Android 2.3. As you can see, it's a stock experience, so there's no customizations made here by ZTE. It does have Sprint ID, as you can see. So this is a Sprint feature where you can download different ID packs that will come with apps, wallpapers, and different other features that have to do with the theme of that app. So if you download an entertainment theme, it'll have Flickster for movies and maybe Pandora or something like that. So it does come with that. Android 2.3, 4 gigs of built-in storage, and let's see what other apps come out of the box. You have books, browser, let's see, documents to go, global time. Of course, you get all of the typical Google stuff here. You also have Google Plus, Google Plus Messenger, My Files, News and Weather. So, Sprint Zone, Sprint ID. So we're seeing some Sprint apps, but really not too bad. I mean, most of these apps, excuse me, it looks like a lot, but really, most of these are apps that you get with every Android device. So really, not too many pre-installed apps, just from Sprint itself, which is definitely nice to see. Like I said, 4 gigabytes of built-in storage. Not a whole lot. It does come with a 2 gigabyte micro SD card pre-installed, and then you can expand that up to 32 gigabytes with your own card. On the front here, whoops, it just turned off again. I'm going to have to fix that. On the front here, you have a 3.5-inch IPS display with a resolution of 480 by 320. So you kind of get an idea of the caliber of this device. Definitely a low-end device. you know, 3.5 inches, rather small, you know, about the same size as the iPhone. So, you know, kind of comparison there, you can see about what you're going to get. For some people, it may be too small. It just depends on what you're used to, how big your hands and your thumbs are. And the days, you know, we have now of, you know, 4.3-inch displays and Galaxy Note with a 5.3-inch display, it seems kind of small. But let's see. We'll type out the quick brown fox is happy that winter is over finally, because I hate cold weather. So I had a couple of mistakes there, you know, maybe something that you'll have to get used to, but of course you can use it in landscape mode and it'll definitely make it a lot easier. In terms of the processor, you've got a 1 gigahertz Qualcomm processor and then coupled that with 512 megabytes of RAM. This is a 3G device with Sprint's EVDO network, and then it also has its mobile hotspot capable. So, you know, some nice features, not too terribly bad. 1 gigahertz processor, has a 1500 milliamp hour battery, Android 2.3 if you like having a stock build, you know, definitely good to have those things. Let's go to the web browser. We'll take one quick look at that. On the back you have a 5 megapixel camera, autofocus camera, and then as you can see there's a flash, and there's actually a self-portrait mirror. I don't think I have seen one of those on a phone in years. That used to be all the rage on, you know, flip phones when they started shipping with cameras. If it had a self-portrait mirror, that was it. But now you don't really see those. But there it is, self-portrait mirror with a flash, and then this also captures video. So let's go back to the web browser and we'll load up ESPN. Man, I've been watching ESPN, well, not on TV, but I've been watching the site all day because the trade deadline is coming up and I want to know what's going to happen. Okay, bring back this. Okay. Phone dog. I live in Dallas, so obviously I'm hoping that, you know, Darren Williams or Dwight Howard, those are the two that we're really counting on right now. Of course, by the time I post this video, we're probably going to know what's happened or what's going to happen, but I'm just, you know, I'm hoping one of those two. Okay, so we're loading up phonedog.com right now. Kind of get an idea of, just a quick idea of what the web browser looks like, pinch to zoom, different things like that. Still loading, but, you know, actually pinch to zoom is not bad. Of course, the page is still loading, but, you know, not too bad. So we'll zoom in, go to an article, locked out of your own phone. I've done that before. It's really annoying. And there we go. So just a quick look at the ZTE Fury. This phone is only $20 on contract, so it's a great price. The question is, you know, $20 is cheap, but is it still worth that much? Is it still worth your time? You know, would it be better to just spend, you know, maybe an extra $30 or $50 and go with something that's a little bit better phone? We're going to find that out after I test out the phone, put it through its paces, see what this processor can do, what web browsing is like, test out the camera, and a couple of these other features, and I'll come back with a full review. So that's just a quick look at the ZTE Fury from Sprint. I'll have my first impressions posted on PhoneDog after I've been using it for about a day, and I'll come back in a couple of days with a full review. So keep it on phonedog.com. I'm Sydney, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.